Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to nfts.io. We're gonna try to make this video a little bit faster. This video right here, I had to take it down, so I'm redoing it. So for some reason, everything that comes out of my TV screen, I have a big flat screen TV that I use as my computer monitor. So for some reason, my mic picks up every single thing that comes out of it, no matter how low it is. So this video had almost 7 minutes at the beginning. That was really annoying under my defipet music playing. So let's get this video started up again. Time to level up and game on. Let's try to do this as quick as we possibly can. For those of you who had your pet deployed in my defipet, once you log in, you go to the BSC, and you go into the world boss, you will find this here, the withdrawal. Once you hit withdrawal, it is to withdraw any pet that went into battle. You're gonna hit withdrawal. It's gonna ask you to sign in. Yep, there we go. If I click that, it's gonna confirm. Yes, there is a transaction fee. Of course, there has to be a transaction fee. I'm gonna reject it because I don't need it. I already did that. And hopefully, you get your pet back. It may take a few hours. It may take a few minutes. That's what I mentioned to you guys before. Make sure you use the awesome screenshot to keep a record of all the pets that you was about to send in, or anything that was super important. If your pet had a logo, wings, or it had the glasses, the shoes, the claws, the pendant, all of those things. If you have a pet that you feel like that could be valuable, take a screenshot. Even if it's not going to be valuable, take a screenshot. Have a record of what pet you're sending in, because these guys, I mean them well. I surely hope they succeed, but when it comes to the coding, they're not the best. I'm trying to keep this as clean as possible. Alright, so I don't trust them 100% when it comes with my pets. No. I kept a record of all my pets that I sent to them. Alright, if you're not sure what I mean, watch my previous video. You'll find out. Or you need to know how to use this one right here. Just give me a heads up. You could do video recording, or you could do screenshot. For example, let's go into, let's see if we can get into it real quick. Actually, we could do this one right here. If this, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I don't want this video to go too long. I'm trying to keep it shorter. The last one I did was almost 50 minutes long. So we're going to see if we could keep this one under 30 minutes. Let's sign in. Sign in. If you guys haven't done it, I suggest you start doing it. Alright, so now we're here. I'm going to go to my pets. Let's say you don't want to do them one by one. We're going to wait for the pets to load up. Now these are my pets. This one has a logo. That is the mint number. So I can come here. I can click on this. I can go to capture area. I'm going to select this area right here. I'm going to come here. I'm going to hit capture. It's going to ask me, boom, there we go. That's my proof. This is my page 1 out of 30. These are all my pets. So if I had sent this pet in and it came back and it did not have the wing, or didn't have the logo, or the glasses, or the horn, or something was missing and something was wrong, I have proof right here. This is my pet. Why is it not the way it should be? If you want to be safe, if your pet, you can even do it like this. This is your mint number. That's your pet number. That's the ID number. Same thing. Click. Capture. Capture screen. Right here. Same thing. We're going to hit capture. And there is my proof. My pet better come back with the wings, with the logo, with the horn, the glasses, the pendant. As you can see, the pendant right there. So yes, that's how I would do it. If I have to, I would swing him this way to make sure that the pendant is shown and then do it. If you rather do a quick video screen of it, you could hit record and just use this. But this is called Awesome Screenshot. You can download it from your Google Store, or as what they call this again? Extension. It's a Google extension. All right. All right. With that said, I think we're done with my defipet. How is the token doing? Obviously, a lot of people were disappointed of how things worked out, but I can see this maybe touching close to 515, maybe 530 if it continues to go down, but I don't think we're going to have a huge dump. If it does, oh boy, you better believe I'm going to be buying tokens. So let me give you guys a word of advice, just like I did in the last video. Like I said, I had to take it down. The music was too annoying. These guys are trying to do something that has never happened before. Okay? The fact that they failed miserably, not even fail miserably on launching the world boss is a great disappointment. I'm not making excuses for them because I am pissed. I had high hopes of getting some dpet tokens so I can flip them and get into step heroes. I'll show you guys that in a minute. It's one of the ones we're going to talk about towards the end of this video. However, that didn't work out. So they literally screwed up my whole setup that I had of what I wanted to do, of what I needed to do to keep moving forward with my investment. However, if you're frustrated, before you go and sell all your tokens and rage quit mydefipet, ask yourself this question. If 3 months from now, 6 months from now, or 1 year from now, you find out these pets are going for $500, $600, $700, $800, $2,000, $3,000, or $10,000 or $30,000 per pet, are you gonna feel stupid? If you know you're gonna regret it, take a moment, think about what you're doing, and then make the decision. If your final decision after you're calm and you have your peace of mind, then you say, hey, okay, you know what? I'm okay with it. I can put my money somewhere better. Go right ahead. But don't rage quit. Most people that get into trouble, most people that make decisions that they regret, I would say at least 80% of everyone who ever made a decision that they regret was because at the moment they were upset. They did not have the right frame of mind to make the decision, and they did it emotionally. Make your decision by choice, and that's what you truly want to do. So don't go rage quitting the game no matter how upset you are, because I'm upset too. But I know only just one pet made it through. And just that one hit gave me a $6 worth of dpet. If the games ran a little bit smoothly and I deployed all 306 pets, I would have been up by $1,800 in dpets alone. And I still have 50 more on the Kai network. I could have easily profited over $2,000. However, it didn't work out. Shit happens. It's how much are you willing to put up with to get to the end goal. That's the only thing I could really say about dpet right now, because I'm upset with them as well. However, it is what it is. It just dropped under $6. Like I said, if it drops down to anywhere around $4 or so, I'm going to try to scoop some up. Now let's move on to the next project. We no longer need dpet. Let's remove ourselves from there. Drake Ball. Drake Ball, I was trying to figure out why did the price drop so much, and I think we found the answer to that. Look like they're trying to come back up. They're trying to recover their prices. I can see this going to roughly around $15. If it hits $12, $15, well, it's almost hitting $12. But if it goes anywhere around $15, I'm probably going to sell my tokens, which right now this is how much I made today. So here's the update for Drake Ball. Now you have to wait 2 hours to recover a stamina because their token is getting probably low. They have 1 million tokens. I've been trying to figure out how much is in circulation and how much is still left in their safe to pay out as rewards. And the problem is, let's go real quick to CoinGecko. Let's type in Drake. Actually, we could just put D-Ball. Okay, it's up by 43%, which is good in the last 24 hours. Like I said, it was dropping pretty good. So anybody who scooped up some tokens, you're in profit. Circulating supply, no idea. This is dangerous. The reason CryptoBlade has such a big issue and their token dropped so much is because also, if you take a look at CryptoBlade, I thought I would have had the poop coin pulled up, but I guess I didn't. They have 1 million tokens, right? That's for Drake Ball. If we do skills, it's the same thing. 1 million supply. So what's going to happen when Skills starts to run, not Skills, Drake Ball starts to run out of tokens. Instead of lowering the amount that they're paying out, what they've done instead is double the time that it takes to get one stamina. So you will no longer be recuperating 12 staminas every 24 hours. You're going to start recuperating. No, you won't be recuperating 24 because it was 24 hours, and each hour you got one, so you were able to recuperate 24 points. So that way, and it cost 3 stamina per fight. So in 24 hours, you would have had 24, so you would have been able to do 8 fights. 8 times 3 skills is 24. So in 24 hours, you get 24 points, and you would have been able to make 8 fights to keep earning. Now it takes 2 hours to recover 1 point. So the most fights you could do in 24 hours is 4. It will slash in half. It's the same thing as cutting the fees, your rewards, in half. But instead of cutting the rewards, they double the amount of time that it takes you to get 1 stamina. But what they also done, which I think was a smart move on their behalf, is, and as you guys can see, they have a new screen, a background. Not to say that's going to make a difference in the game, but it is what it is. It's still to get 1 capsule is not, this is basically 20 Drake balls or D balls. But they've also had the opportunity, if you want to get 2 capsules instead, to get 2 NFTs. Instead of it going to end up costing you 40, you can get it for 30. So you're saving 10 D balls. At the current rate right now, $11, so that's $110 you're saving. If you want to get 3 of them, instead of it costing you 60, it's only going to cost you 44. So you're saving 16 D balls. At the current price, that's roughly about $170, $175. So it's going to save you $175 if you end up buying 3 at one time. That's the only difference right now. That's the only update I really see. Hopefully the marketplace comes out soon, which is not out yet. If they do put it out, like I mentioned, if you're getting Drake Ball, you want the highest rarity. It doesn't matter what your NFT look like. It doesn't matter if it look like a Super Saiyan, the hair is glowing. Nope. Rarity is what you want. If rarity goes from 1 to 6, the higher your rarity, the more reward you're going to earn per fight. And the higher your level, the more you're going to earn per fight. Me personally, myself, if the marketplace comes out and I dropped about $400 on this character, if I can get back $300-400, I may just happen to sell it. It's at level 11. I'm okay with that because I already made my money back. I just don't see this lasting too much longer because of the whole Dragon Ball Z franchise infringement thing. Let's say the whole thing looking like Dragon Ball Z. That's the only problem I had with them. If they had done anything else, I could have said, hey, they're going to be around for a while. But listen, Japan, China, Korea, they don't play with that shit. You infringe on anything that they have a pattern on, especially something as big as Dragon Ball. You think the team from Dragon Ball Z is okay with this? Or the owners who own the right to Dragon Ball Z is okay with this? Hell no. So how long are they going to get away with it? I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep getting paid for them. So if you are going to get into this, be very, very careful. Okay? Now we done covered Drake Ball. We can remove this. Now, guys, there are a few tokens that are coming out. And I'm going to show you guys how I find my tokens. This is Playtoearn.net. I'm going to give you guys from now on. Let's use this one. Even though I removed it, we still could use it. Bitcoin. When you guys come to my video, you're going to find this section here. This is all the recommended YouTubers. We're going to do a quick look at Kaigi Jin, which is a highly recommended YouTuber. We also today going to take a look at Professor X for Monster. Milo is highly recommended if you want to check up on almost anything, but he does a lot of good videos also on CryptoBlade. NFTGG, another highly recommended YouTuber. These are the YouTubers that I recommend to keep up with what's going on with the NFT world. There's a few more, but I don't want to put a whole ton, so these are the ones I suggest you start with. Also, if you want to search sites to research NFT research sites, like this one, Playtoearn.net, Playtoearn.net. And this one that says Playtoearn online. There's two different websites. I also put the link for CoinHunt and the link for CoinSnap. So let's take a look at,
because if the game is not fun, just like Dre Ball,
Playtoearn.
I don't think Dre Ball is that much fun.
For example,
I'm not looking to stay in it for
now that we're on here,
months or a year.
Let's see if we can find a game. There is a game that I did find earlier that I was showing, and I want to go back to it because I'm going to check it out.
Not doing that great.
I
can see myself playing it for a while and eventually accumulate a good amount.
This is another one I've been playing. It's a lot of fun. This little Castle Defender thing, it's a lot of fun. We got Crystal Blades up here. I want to find something that I want to show to you guys. So give me a second. Let's go
I literally want to play Chef Hero.
No wonder.
I
We're on
want
page
to play
2.
Chicken
Okay,
Derby.
let's go back to
I want
previous.
to play Monster. So those are the things.
mydefipet is at 99. Wow. Okay.
This is one very important thing I want you guys to take. I know my videos are always long, guys, but try to make a
we already spoke about reward hunters previously. Okay, Chicken Derby. That's another one we're going to talk about. So let's grab this. We're going to take opening a new link. It's opening up. That's one of the ones that we're going to take a look at. And we also want to take a look at
you guys to keep in mind.
Okay, here we go. I just opened two new links. Let's start with Chicken Derby.
Here's what I want you guys
If you want to find out what Chicken Derby is about,
you're trying to figure out,
it's basically Mario Kart and Zed-Run put together.
Ethereum, Cardano,
that's all that it is. But there is a huge hype for this game coming out. Unfortunately, I tried to drop the video earlier, but I can tell you guys now, it is coming out in about an hour and a half. So if you want to find out about this,
90%
I highly suggest you come to TigerGen. That's one of the videos, one of the links that's on my video.
Here is why.
As a recommended to Uber, the final drop is dropping at 7 p.m. Eastern time today. Currently, it is 5:40, so you have less than an hour and a half. I'm going to try to put this video up as soon as I can. Grab one of these chickens. I already bought one from OpenSea, and if I can make it, I'm actually gonna sell all my tokens that I got from
they're gonna have people coming in.
Drake Ball.
Selling liquor.
See if I can grab me an NFT here. People are buying these NFTs and they're reselling them for very high profit. Me, I bought mine because I actually want to do the races. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. So this is one of the ones I'm trying to tell you guys. Find out about Chicken Derby before it's too late, and in 2 or 3 months, when the game comes out, those prices are going to go sky high. Not financial advice, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up. So come check out TigerGen's YouTube channel. His link is in the description, and at least find out how to get in for this pre-sale that's dropping in the next hour and a half. That's all I can say about that for now, because I want to keep this video as short as possible.
When the economy was
and it is for Chicken Derby. So for example, now that we by way here, we opened up just like we click here, it would have been right here. Chicken Derby. Now if you want to go to their page, you got their homepage right here. We're gonna check it out in a second. You got the Twitter, the Instagram, and their YouTube. So if I click this on here right now, it's going to take me to their homepage. There we go. We're on Chicken Derby. As I stated, next drop August 20th of August at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be their last drop. I'm going to try to get into this as quick as I can, so I can grab me a couple of chickens. Let's see if we can play this video for you real quick so you can see what it's like.
People still want that escape where they can go and escape reality for a while and have some fun. Now, what happens when you can mix a little fun and earning?
It's basically a chicken race and Mario Kart put together.
I don't really care if Bitcoin is crashing, if Ethereum is crashing, if I can play
this guy will pull out some Tommy guns and all kind of crazy stuff, and it is on the Ethereum block.
At the same time I get to earn, well,
so this one got a catapult.
Do I want to keep my money on Bitcoin and hope
this one got a gun that's going to slow people down? One of them got the thunder that fried the chicken. So basically, that's the way it's going to go. But a lot of eyes is on this thing here.
That's
all right,
why I'm
so let's get off Chicken Derby.
Because I want to keep you guys.
You can get off
when
Chicken
the bear
Derby
market
again.
does come,
and that's one of the websites that I use to do my research. So if you want to come look up some upcoming games or games you never thought of, I gave you guys 4 different sites you can check out. But I recommend Playtoearn.net as the number one. Stat50 is another one that we just pulled up over here. This one here. So let's take a look at Stat50.
Gambling. That's all that it is.
So basically what this one is, let's go, you got the Twitter, Discord, you got all their social medias right here. So let's go to their homepage.
Basically chicken racing.
This one is a survival game.
They have rockets.
But it is on the Bitcoin network. They are using a level 2
into one. That's basically what Chicken Derby is.
They are using a second layer
for
this
that's
game
why you find
under
I'm
Bitcoin
gonna
network.
Do my best
yes,
to try
NFT is also on Bitcoin.
I'm looking
so if you like survival games, this is one that you can do. As I mentioned in the previous video that I had to remove.
Kingdom Carnage.
Let's see if we can zoom out. Zoom out.
I'm sure they could do great, but I'll have to look into this. So usually this type of games, I only drop a couple of dollars in them. And here's another quick advice for you guys. And when you guys are putting money on these games, think of it this way.
Well, basically, it's going to be a survival game that you play on the YouTube.
If you're going to buy the
free
tokens, you don't know if they're going to rug pull, you don't know if they're going to crash, you don't know
come check this out if you like it. I think this is going to be very, very big also.
Buy $50 worth of tokens
I just wanted to show you guys how to do some of my research and how I find some of the games.
Hopefully the game goes through. The
most
you could lose,
and now we can get out of here.
You can lose is $50.
Monster, all right. There are 3 to 4 games.
How much can you make?
Very highly competitive. That can catch up with Axie Infinity.
5,000. It can turn into
one of them is my defipet.
We have no idea.
Second one is Monster.
Whatever you put down.
The third one is Step Hero.
The way I'm playing this game is if I have
Monster
$500,
Infinity.
$50,
This game here.
$50 on 10 different
when I'm
games.
telling you guys, and remember when I said it
one
today,
of those games. Do a 10x.
It is going to be huge.
I'm back to $500.
Unless these guys do a rug pull, or they completely screw up everything.
Two or three of them,
defipet is doing
now. 4 of them can do a 10x.
There is a ton of eyes on this game. Right now, you're not hearing too much about it. And the funny thing is, as soon as I had dropped this video here,
then you can risk to lose.
As soon as I dropped this video here,
don't put all.
Not even 2 minutes later, I went to I got a notification. Go Shiny Hunter did one on it. Right after I dropped my video. We basically was doing the videos at the same time on the same thing. So when I say Monster is not a small thing to look over. Pay very close attention because I think they're going to have their first pre-sale very soon. And they're going to do their whitelist very soon if they're not already into it. I think they're only doing it for like a day or two. So try and get into this project. It is expecting to be the very next best thing after Axie Infinity. So it has a lot of eyes on it. So I guess you can come to Go Shiny Hunter's video. Come check it out. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. I'm going to do it myself. Also, the other one that I recommend for that is Professor T-Rex. She is on the list of recommended YouTubers. So come check her out. I highly recommend you check out this video right here. I think you do need a link in order to join in the whitelist. And you can use her link. So make sure you come down and check this one out here. She has quite a few. She did a few AMAs with the co-founders. She's somehow I think she got some kind of affiliation with them now because she was one of the first people to talk about them. So come check it out. But do not close your eyes or do not let the opportunity on Monster pass you by. If I don't get into Chicken Derby, my money is going to go on Monster. The reason I'm really disappointed with my defipet is because I wanted to see how much I can make and then diversify some of that money into Step Heroes, Monster, and 1 or 2 other projects. But Monster and Step Heroes was the ones I was going to take my profits that I make with my defipet, which obviously didn't work out. So there goes that plan. But I'm keeping my eyes on Monster. If I have any more information, I'll bring it up. But for now, in case of you guys that don't know, my biggest effort on this channel is not doing researches. My research are really done on YouTube. And then, for example, like Professor T-Rex, Kaige Jin, people that's bringing you excellent videos. There's no need for me to redo them. I just, hey guys, hey, pay attention. Check this guy's video out. I promote other YouTubers that are doing great jobs. If they took their time, and I'm sure I cannot do half as good of research as these guys can. They've been doing it for quite a while, a lot longer than me, obviously. So my job is to say, hey, there's a great video on this chicken run. Go check it out. Hey guys, there's this great video on this monster, and this is the person you want to follow. That's what I do on this channel. I don't need to redo a video when this lady already did an excellent job, has a lot more information than me,
That's when if I try to redo the video and give you guys the same information that she has, I'm giving you guys a half-ass information, and I'm only doing a half-ass job on it. Why would I do that? Simply because I want more clicks. That means I have my interest first before yours. And this channel, I'm looking to push you guys and give you guys as much information as you can, because you may not have as much time as I do to do these researches. So I'm just the guy that's pointing you in the right direction of where you want to look for these projects. So she is one that I highly recommend, especially if you want to get some information on Monster. However, I will say this. I believe she's Vietnamese. Her videos are kind of like half English, half in the Vietnamese language, but she does an excellent job in explaining it. She is one of the very, very few people that are in Vietnam, or if she's in the Philippines, I'm not sure which one, but most of her videos are English-based. A lot of times she'll speak in her native language, but she's one of those very few people that caters from that side of the world to the English-speaking countries. So that's why I like her, and I highly suggest, highly recommend it. All right, what else can we get into now? So don't sleep on this. Please go check out at least for the whitelist. Keep your eyes on it. CryptoBlades. Now, with CryptoBlades, let's get this for you guys real quick. They are ready to come out with the raid. So some quick information. This was, oh, by the way, CryptoBlades on their Discord. I'm going to grab it from my previous video. Their Discord is open to like another 5 members, because for about I think the last 2 months, 2.5 months, there was no more room in their Discord. Nobody could join. Discord finally released 5,000 more. So now instead of only having 10,000 members, they can have up to 15,000. I did join the Discord, so now I can get information from their Discord. I'm going to put a link directly to their Discord. So if you can get in there if you're interested in CryptoBlade, because a lot of times the Discords get the information before everything else. But on CryptoBlades, this is what they put up. I think it was this morning or yesterday morning or something like that. But within the last 24 hours, this came out. So let's take a quick look at this. This is how the raid is going to be set up. So this one says joining will cost 200 stamina. So I'm guessing your characters has to have full stamina. Durality 20. I'm pretty sure on your weapon you gotta have at least a 20 durality. You know what I mean. And then it look like 0.05 skills. So it is gonna cost skills to join. This is one of the options where they're trying to give players away as a skill sink. So that way they can replenish their vault that is paying out as rewards. Because if they don't find a way to keep getting more skills to put in the vault to keep paying their players, they have no way of having enough skills to keep paying out for the rewards when the games when we play CryptoBlades. On that note, let's see, you can have these type of things. I don't think this really gives us much more. So this guy can go in, this guy can go in, but these 2 guys cannot go in. So let's take a quick look at what this says right here. We are finally happy to announce all the final raid features. You all have been patiently waiting for us to report this exciting news. Features. Multi-character signed up. So I guess you can sign up with multi-characters to the raid. You can sign up all of your characters, each with a different weapon. Yes, for every single character that goes in. If you're sending in 4 characters, you need 4 weapons. It's not like the regular play where you could have 1 weapon and you share it between the 4 characters. No. For the raid, every character that goes in must have his own weapon. His or her own weapons. Sign up will drain stamina and durality. You don't need a full amount, but however, it will keep you at 0 for a while once it is reached. So once you reach 0, it's going to stay at 0. I do know the raid starts every 8 hours, they say, so it's 3 times a day. Oh, there it goes right here. Raid starts every 8 hours. Early joiners get a bonus to increase the rare drop. So the sooner you get in, the better you have a chance of getting a rare drop. And we know with CryptoBlades, you could have 1 rare drop and boom, there you go. You're up by $500 if you decide to sell it. 300, 400, 100, whatever. But those things don't go for cheap.
Joining early is risky. If not enough players join, you may lose the boss fight. So which basically means if it costs 0.05 to join, 0.05 skills, you might lose your 0.05 skills and don't have anything in return because you didn't defeat the boss. Every boss will have different elements, obviously. These will be completely randomized. The elements will be shown with our element icon. So obviously you're going to see the elements to know what it is. And then they give you some ideas of some stuff that can drop. Weapons that can drop is 2 to 5 stars. Obviously if you get it 5 stars, you're getting some money. Good job. There's going to be some junk for reforging and creating dust. There's going to be some trinkets and such. So, yep, it's coming out. I'm expecting this to probably be out within the next week. Because usually when they give an announcement like that, within 2 or 3 days, boom, that's it. It's out. So that's so far, that's what we have to do about Crypto Blades. The only other thing I have to tell you guys about Crypto Blades, keep in mind, when Crypto Blades Kingdoms comes out, you can convert your skills token to the King's token. The King's token is what's going to be used in Crypto Blades Kingdom. Not only that, you will get a much better conversion rate if you use skills to convert into Kings, rather than using BNB or BUSD or whatever other tokens that you're allowed to purchase the King's token with. Again, Kings is for the Crypto Blades Kingdom. But you will have a much better conversion rate if you use skills to convert into Kings. Because in Kings, you have to buy land. I know they have 3 different levels. Level 1, 2, and 3. 3 obviously is like having the rare land plot. They said there's going to be way more than enough for everybody. So it's not like you got to rush in, buy it because they're going to run out. They said, no, they're not doing that. There's going to be way more than enough for everybody. However, there are different levels of lands that you can buy. The most expensive one, which is the rarest type of land, is going to be, I think, like 3 of them put together. And that one, I think the maximum asking price, they said they're not going to charge over $100. So one of the reasons I'm playing Crypto Blades right now is to keep getting as much skills as I can, so I can then later on convert it into Kings, so I can get into Crypto Kingdoms without having to pay any extra money. Get it? For me right now, it's not to make money. It's an investment that I'm putting in. Now, I have 23 different accounts, so by the time I'm done, if I'm losing a little bit of dollars, it's usually about $3 to $5 a day, I'm okay with that. The potential that it has to convert me into the Crypto Blade Kingdom. If Crypto Blade Kingdom takes off, I'm ahead. I'm happy. Not only that, these characters that you are looking at here, you can use them in Crypto Blades Kingdom, because they mentioned something about dungeon exploration. You could send these guys into the dungeon, and obviously the higher your characters, the better your rewards. So at this point, even if you're not crazy about Crypto Blades setup and the fees and all of that stuff, look at it as an investment that you can start making to get a much better head start in Crypto Blades Kingdom. Because if Crypto Blades Kingdom takes off, you don't want at that time, that's when you're trying to level up these characters. And also, if you guys want to know how I get these points right here, let me see if I can recycle it. Let me go to combat, pick a weapon. You see how it says possible victory, blah, 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 blah. I have this thing right here, which if I'll show you the video where you can find these. I show you guys how to get this little extension right here that when I click on it, now it turns into percentage. So I know this one got 95, this one got 94. Yep, this is the one I want to go with. So I'm going to fight this one. If you can do that, and it gives you a much better chance of winning and knowing who to pick. All right, so if you guys want this to see how to do this, you can come to my channel. Let me go to my channel real quick. All videos. You want to look for this one right here. These are the 2 that shows you. This one right here that says crypto win percentage. They'll show you how to get that. All right. So now I think we're done with Crypto Blades for now. Okay, one more thing. This one right here. Let me get off of this. I'm going to redo it. If you guys are into Crypto Blades, you want to get this right here. I'm going to link it in the video as well. It's called CryptoBlaze Tracker if you don't know about it. And it'll pull up all of your stuff. The first time you're gonna have to put each one by one of your ID, your wallet ID. Now that's perfectly fine. It's not like they can get into it. You're just pretty much just putting in your wallet address just like everything else. And it'll pull whatever that account has. Obviously, I have 23, I believe. Yep, 23. One of them is missing one because I saw one by mistake, but that's it. But it'll keep track of everything that has to do with your account. Like right now, we know the Oracle is still going for $62. Skills is at $42. And if I decide to pay taxes, my value in CryptoBlaze right now is $85. If I take it off, it's at $88. Current in BNB, I have $215, which I need to move. While we're on this is very important. Let's do this while I got you guys on here right now. I am going to remove my BNB from account number 1. Wait a minute. What? Oh, in total. Okay, 1 second. In total, between all 23 accounts, I have $415 worth of BNB. All right, cool. Because I was like, why would I leave my money in my main account? So let's do this right now. I did this in the last video, and this is something I'm going to start doing in almost every video that I do. Do not leave your money in your main account. We're going to do this with the dpet because I'm willing to do it to show you guys. I use this main account to sign all my contracts. So whether I'm working with CryptoBlaze or I'm going on my defipet or I'm on Drake Ball or wherever I'm at, this is the wallet that I use to sign the smart contracts. Once you sign a wallet with your smart contract, you don't know what is written behind the scene in that smart contract. A lot of times, that's how people break into your wallet. So let me give you guys a word of advice so you could learn from my mistake. When Law was coming out, the Lord of the Rings NFT that did the rug pull, I put $550 into buying their token. Boom, they did a rug pull. Okay, boo-hoo, I know that shit could have happened. Sad story, whatever. A couple of days later, I realized, wait a minute, I should be taking my money out and transferring and keeping it safe because I know I signed a smart contract with them. I'm going to show you guys in a quick second what could happen. When you leave your money in the same account that you use to sign up with whatever smart contract you're using, this is my main account. I always use my main account to sign these smart contracts. Here's what I can do. For example, I got this dpet. Why? Let me show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down to dpet, send between accounts. I'm going to send it to account number 2, max, next, confirm. I don't care. I'm willing to pay for it. Now my dpet is going to go from account 1 to account 2. And I suggest you guys do this, and you're going to see why in a second. Waiting for the confirmation. Okay, it's confirmed. Asset, I no longer have my dpet in here. I don't have any BUSD in here. These are little small things that I really don't care much about. There may be a few things in here that I'm going to take out. Kawi, I'm going to take that out soon. These are my CryptoBlaze stuff. This is my Drake Ball, which I'm going to transfer in a second to account number 2 as well. These are bpet, monsters. Everything that I bought, I transferred them to account 2. Why? Because on account number 2, where I have my dpet now that I sent over, I've never used account number 2 to sign any of those contracts. They have no access to this account whatsoever. I suggest you guys come, click on here, hit create new account, have at least 10 accounts. One of those accounts, never, ever, 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 ever sign a contract with it. That is your vault. That is your wallet. That is your safety box. Any tokens that you're not using on your main account, send it to that wallet. Never sign a contract with that wallet. Here is why. If I go to account number 1, this is the account that I keep
I use this account to sign every single contract, and I try to keep $0 on it unless it's a few dollars here and there that I know I'm going to be using. Let's say I'm going to get on my defipet and I have 100 tokens in account 2 or account 20 or whatever it is. I'm going to send it to account 1 so I can use it while I'm playing my defipet. But if you here on this account, right? Let's say you click these 3 buttons right here. You're going to go to BSC Scan Explorer. When you get on BSC Scan Explorer, you're going to look for miscellaneous. You're going to go down to token approval. You're going to copy your main wallet address that you use. You're going to paste it in here. You're going to do a search. These are all the hashes, and these are all the contracts that have access to your main wallet. Any wallet that you sign a contract with, whether you're sending or receiving payment, has access to your wallet. The first thing you want to do is connect. I want to connect to MetaMask. Just make sure you're on the correct wallet that you want to revoke access to. Now it's connected to that. Drake balls can only take unlimited Drake balls. So let's say they want to pull a rug scan. I don't know how the contract was really set up. They can come into the main wallet number 1 and take all the Drake balls that I have. These guys can take all the gold coins that I have. It's on Ape Swap. This guy can take all the bpets. Pay attention. You see this one that says BUSD? If I keep BUSD in my main wallet, that these guys have unlimited access to BUSD. Let me tell you what happened with Law. Few days after they did their rug pull, in their contract somehow, they also had unlimited access to BUSD. They went into my main wallet and took out $502 worth of BUSD. So not only they did a rug pull for $550 of their tokens after I bought it, these assholes also went in my wallet about a week later and took out $502 worth of BUSD. Why? Because that's the wallet I used to sign their contract when I bought their tokens. So for example, this one here, let's say I want to reject, let's pick something I know I'm not gonna use dpet, I'm not gonna use skill. Let's do it with PVU. I don't mind re-signing again. You know how the first time you sign, it says you have to pay that 12 cents or that 15 cents or whatever it is. So that's what you're gonna have to do. But I'd rather keep paying 10, 15 cents if it's a contract that I don't trust and I don't know. Most of these things here, I'm okay with them. A lot of times you will see like addresses like this right here. You will see addresses rather than what they are or the actual name. Myth, unlimited myth, unlimited pink. Let's do this one because I don't think I'm going to be using this one anymore. So what I would do after you connect to the wallet that you want with this button, make sure you're on the right wallet. So let's say like now, I want to make sure these guys don't come out and they have no access. Let's imagine this was BUSD, right? Or whatever it is. You come here, you're going to click right here. You see where it says revoke? Click to revoke. I'm going to click it. I'm going to say revoke. I'm going to sign and pay the 10 cents to confirm. Once this is confirmed, they can no longer access my wallet. I'm putting a stop, a block. You cannot access wallet account number 1, which is my main account. We're going to wait for the confirmation. It's confirmed. Now, you guys see where it says miss, ping, Crypto Blades weapons. If I restart, it's gone. All I had to do was refresh the page. Gone. They no longer have access to my wallet. So make sure, especially something that says unlimited, if it is BUSD, BNB, or whatever it is, especially if it's not the native tokens, make sure you come through here. And if you see anything like this, BUSD, if I'm not 100% sure what this is, I'm going to revoke it. I'm going to connect MetaMask. Okay, now that it's connected, I will come here, I will click here, and I will revoke your ass. You no longer have access to my wallet. That's step 1. Security number 2 for your wallet.
transfer your account like I just did with dpet, put it in another wallet. It's very simple to transfer between wallets. Like this BNB right here, 0.045 BNB. I can come here, I could say send between accounts. I can pick any of these accounts that I want. Any of these accounts. If I want to send it to account 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, I send the amount that I want to send over, and that's it. So now, even if that specific whoever has access to BNB, to my main wallet, they don't have access to none of these on the bottom. None of these here. They don't have access to them. None of these. Because I've never used those accounts or that address wallet to sign any contract with them. That's how you protect your wallet 100%. I'm going to say 99% because at 1%, you just never know what's out there or how they could get into it. But from now on, I use account number 1 to do all my transactions, to sign all my smart contracts. Once I'm done, I immediately, especially if it's more than $30, $40, I take it out and I send it to one of my other wallet address that's in my MetaMask. So if they want to come in and steal something, they ain't going to get shit because I'm not leaving nothing on there for them to take. Unless it's a small amount for like $5, $10, yeah, go ahead and take that. But other than that, if I have anything that's valued $400, $500, $600, you better believe it's not sitting in account number 1. So I do have one account, none of your business which one it is, but I do have one account that I use, and the name on that account is Safety Box or Safety Wallet, your security wallet, or my bank wallet. Name it whatever you want. Never, ever, ever, ever sign a contract with that specific wallet. So no one will ever have access to that contract. That's how you keep your money safe, guys. Again, I'm almost at 45 minutes, so we're going to cut this short. I think I got you guys everything I wanted to get to you guys. If you guys want this, I'm going to put this in the video description. If once you finish, put all your information in, if you're going to do this for Crypto Blades, you want to go and put export. Once you export it, it's going to ask you where you want to save it. And the place you want to save it is completely up to you. For example, if I click import, it's going to ask me to choose a file. I know it's this one right here. That's where I saved it at. Then I'll hit import. And when I hit import, right here, it will re-sign up all my stuff. So I don't have to do it every single time that I do it. Because I think a few people may have asked me, well, I put all the information and I got to keep re-putting it in. Nope. Once you put all your information, export it in a file. And next time you come back, if it's not on here, all you have to do is click import and load up that file, and you have everything back again. This is a great way to keep track. It even tells you when your account is ready to level up. Like this character right here, it's ready to go to 31. Because he's at 30. You know, at 31, you get that extra bonus. So he's ready to hit 31. When any one of these is ready to hit 41, like this one says claim now. Actually, right here, this one says claim now, claim now. So I'm going to wait for these two to also have access to 41. And then I'm going to come to this account here. It's probably these two guys right here, the first two. They're ready to go to 41. So once all of them are ready to go to 41, I'll come here and I click on here so all of them can level up at the same time and go to 41. So it's a great way to keep track of what you need. Let's see. 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm missing 1. This guy here is up here. So 1, 2. Nope. So it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So when these two get enough, which I think might be this tonight, so sometime soon, I'm gonna level them up. All right. So other than that, let's keep this video up. I can't even say keep this video short. We're already over 45 minutes, almost going on 50 minutes. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth redoing this thing. I gotta get ready to see if I can get up on the chicken derby. It's gonna be in roughly about an hour. I'll see if I can get this video out as soon as I can. All right, guys. Sorry my video always takes so long when I do them, but I have to say this. I'd rather do one long video than to do 5, 10, 15 different videos or do 5 videos a day. I'd rather get all of it into one and just put it out there. All right?
If you guys rather me do short videos, 10-15 minute videos on each different project, let me know. If you like if you guys do like the long videos and just get everything out at one time, let me know, and I'll try to change up my my tactics or the way I format my videos. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know if you got some value out of this. Let me know how you guys if you guys are leaving my defipet, if you're staying in. Yep, just keep chatting with me, and I'll try to what I can do for you guys. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.